Hello everyone, welcome to TechSpark. Myself Anuj Kumar, a Java trainer having a 5 plus years of IT experience in Java backend. So in this today's agenda, we will see the Java core content. Let's start with the course content so that you will get a clear idea what we are going to cover as a part of the Java training. Okay, now let it be opening. Okay, now so. This is a general PDF you will get. You will see. So in Java training, we will cover the module one, that is a Java basic. Here we will cover introduction to a Java. What is a class and object in Java? How we will install a Java? What types of IDE setup we will use? How to install that IDE? We will see. We will install a Postman for API testing and doing such activities. MySQL Workbench for database integration and thing. We are basically using MySQL for a database. Then what is JDK? What is JRE? And what is JVMs? Is core integration working? We will cover. What is a compiler and interpreter in the Java? We will see Java syntax and output. From here, we will start getting a Java program. Now, how we will comment on your Java program? What are the variables? What are different types of data types? What are the operator? What are the keywords in the Java? What are the different types of memory used inside the Java? What is RAM, stack, heap? How we will provide an input in a Java program, that is a Java input. There we will use C scanner classes. We will cover all these things. Then use of the math and Boolean for doing the mathematical operations, true and false for the Boolean. Then for looping through any conditions, then we will see the control statement for like if else loop, do while loop, for loop, nested loop, break and continue keywords. Then we will move to what is Java array, one dimensional array, multi-dimensional arrays. Then moving toward the module 2, here we will see how to create a method, how to use that method inside an application, how to pass a parameter inside a method. We will all the things we will cover inside this. Then the main concept of any programming language, OOPS, object orientation programming. So what is OOPS? Inside OOPS, what are the four different pillars of the OOPS? What are the class and object? What are the attribute? What are the constructor? How to create the constructor? What are default constructor? Constructor overloading? This all thing we will cover. What is this and super keyword? Then inside OOPS we have inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, encapsulation. This all thing we will cover inside module 3. Now in module 4, that is advanced Java concept, we will go through the how we will handle any types of exceptions error which occur while developing any code or application. So we will see try, catch, block, finally custom exception. What are the Java annotation? Why we are creating annotation? Why we are using? Then what are the strings in Java? How we can create the string? Everything we will see here. Then what are the wrapper classes, what are the enum, how we can clone an object, what are the serialize and deserialize, and how we can do file handling. Means some file is outside, yeah, in your end system, then how you will integrate in such a way that your application take the data from the file which is anywhere in the cloud or your system. So that we will see inside the file handling. Then immutability, that is why a string is immutable. Then multi-threading means performing multiple operation at the same time. We will see how we will perform and make a code which can do multiple operation at the same time, that come under multi-threading. Or what is methods, like we have a one object class, that is supermost class. So we will see what are the different types of method present inside the object class, what are the use of the finalized method. Okay, now in module 4, that is a collection framework. In collection framework we will see all different types of collection, like array list, linked list, vector. This basically used for data handling. Means we can store multiple data inside array list, linked list, and it have different operations and different methods. present event for performing a manipulation in a data. That all things come under the collection. That is advanced concept also. And nowadays the collection concept is mostly used for data handling. So we will see what are the array list, linked list, vector, sets, queue, what are the map, hash table. mm, and then how to iterate over this collection. We will use iterator. Then how we will compare with the help of comparator and comparable. What are the different types of hashing technique? What and then what are the stream APIs? After collection, now one more new advanced concept has come into the market, that is a stream API. That is more faster than the collection. So what are the stream API, different method, what are the parallel stream, what are the flat map, then what are the optional classes. Then optional classes basically used for handling and errors while taking the data. So what are the Java 8 features, all the things. Now, Module 6 SQL and database. So here we will basically see the MySQL workbench for databases. We will see how to create the table, how to create the database. Okay, how to perform a CRUD operation means how to create, update, delete any column, tables or database inside your MySQL workbench database. It's all the thing we will cover, and different types of queries. SQL queries we basically covered in the SQL and database module 6. Now coming forward, now web services and API. Inside and web services and API, we will start creating an application, a web application. Like let me go through the this is home. Let it be open. So basically, this thing Google and everything which you are seeing in front of your screen, this is a front end. Okay. Now yeah. So inside web services and application, we will see how to create an API. What are the REST and so what are the JSON? What is the RESTful web services? How to perform CRUD operation? What are the HTTP method, path variable, request dependencies, REST template, and client? And this we will start making a web application. And web application you will see in this format. Okay, this is basically a application, web application. Okay, and this about training, these are the basically a button. Okay, when you hit basically the welcome to the home page scrum, these are basically front end thing. The front end developer develop this buttons. These are the buttons, this image and the string, this the wording you are seeing, these are generally made by the front end. These are different types of one card, two card, three card, this card. This is basically made by the front end. Now what, as a Java backend developer, what you will do, that front end developer has created a one button, that is login. After, when a user click on login or hit on login button, after clicking on login, the some backend thing, some backend mechanics will be performed. Okay, now it will go to a backend. Okay, and after going to backend, it will see the data. It will whatever the user put a his use, like you want to sign in. Okay, now it will what it will ask, it will ask for your username and password. When you write your username and password, then it will check the provided username and password by respective user is correct or not. Okay, for that thing, the logic, the backend logic will be developed by you as a backend developer. Okay, so that is the basic thing. So as a Java backend developer, you will develop the backend logics and all. Okay. Uh, now, okay. So here, these are the respective user will provide the email password. After hitting this, the some backend logic will be written by a Java backend developer, which will check with the database the respective username and password is correct or not. If it is correct, then it will move to the further page. That backend thing developed by a Java backend developer. So that is the backend thing. Now, so here we will actually develop and start creating an application performing the CRUD operation, creating an API REST template. We will start making an application. Now, For creating an application, we have to use Spring framework or Spring Boot framework. So Spring is an older version and more advanced version is Spring Boot. So we will introduction to Spring and Spring Boot. What are the Maven? What are the Gradle? What are the dependency injection? What are the beans, configuration, and different types of CRUD operation and MySQL database integration with an application. Here also we will create a different application, integrate with the database that is a MySQL. Here we will also see what is Hibernate, what are the native queries, validation, web services, control. Okay, and there are different types of layers. In further classes, we will see what is a controller layer, service layer, repository layer, what are their internal working, that is a repository layer for databases, service layer for creating a method, controller layer for controlling the all the backend logic, front end, backend. Then for different types of creating a pages like this is a simple page. Okay, this is a form, this is a form. Okay, in form their input is email, input is this is a button login. Okay, now so we will see how to create a page with the HTML, JSP, JSTL. Okay, and how to integrate with database, how to put if some user is if we in with the help of HTML page we have created a form. Okay, now the user is writing his data, his email and password. Okay, with now with the help of JSP, JSTL, the data how we will integrate with the backend, so that the data which is coming from the user, it will go to the data controller layer, and from there it will save to a database. This all thing we will cover in the JSP, JSTL tag. Then what are different types of now nowadays we are earlier we are using monolithic one application. Nowadays they are using microservice architecture, means they are getting 2 to 3 application, web application, and or yeah, different types of application which are working independently. Now with the help of microservice architecture, they are what they are doing, they are integrating that application or making a communication between those applications with the help of microservices. Okay, like in the sense we have this is one application. Okay, and this is a one application. I want to integrate this scrum.org with this Java PDF. So how we will communicate do different types of application that we will see under a microservices, so that the data can be transferred from one application to another application. Okay, so that we will see, that is a microservice architecture. We will see what is monolithic, what is microservice, what are different microservice principle architecture, and different types of service of communication, REST templates, open figma, what is API gateway, Eureka server, config server, load balancing, strict dashboard, the use of the Kafka and everything. Here we will create in different services, and we communicate some between the different services. We will see how to communicate the different types of services with the help of the asynchronous communication, or with the help of this template, Figma client or Kafka. Okay, we'll cover all the things now. After that, as you know, when as a basic, there is a front end developer, then there will be a back end developer, which you will be as a working as a back end developer, and there will be a tester also. But as a backend developer, you have to do a small testing that is called JUnit testing. So we will see how to create a test case, how to run the test cases inside the JUnit testing. So we will cover the things in the JUnit testing, in the Mockito basic, and all the how to write the test case. We will cover in module 7. Then what are the solid principle and designs? We will cover in module 12. After that, these are the following project which we are going to make inside this training, that is a hands-on. It is employee management application, monolithic application, product inventory system, that is Spring Boot and REST, and one microservice based web application, Kafka based notification system web application. We will all the things we are going to create different types of application. Okay, one with the Kafka, one using the microservices, one monolithic, one Spring Boot application. This all application, web application, which we are going to make inside this training. So now, after doing all the such things, now coming to the few coding problem, because in interviews there will be a one coding round. There they will ask 2 to 3 general basic coding questions which you have to give in the while giving the interview in any companies. So coming to the basic level of problem, how to add the two number, count the word in the sentence, reverse string, sum of the array, converting a string to a character, sorting of the array, find the nth element from the array or list, checking even an odd number, mean or maximum or minimum in an array or given anything, swapping of the two number, finding the vowels in the string. This all thing we will cover. Now, intermediate level problems will be what are the palindrome numbers, palindrome string, Armstrong number, anagram number, duplicate, finding the duplicate in the string or an array. Then what is a factorial of a number, Fibonacci series, prime number, SCM, LCM list, converting a list to map, Java 8 strings. All the things we will cover here in the basic. Now, after that, we will see what are the advanced version of the Java 8 advanced. So here we will cover the what is the sorting using the stream or the flat map using a flat cases, that here we will cover. So we will cover in advanced Java 8 Stream API, how to sorting using a Stream API, what okay, use of the flat map and their use cases, how to find nth element using the stream, what is the grouped by, count by method, which we will see in inside the stream, what are the filter map operations, finding the duplicate using the stream, and converting a map to the list and vice versa. So this all basic thing we will cover inside the coding questions. Okay. Now, after this all, we will go through the interview questions and all. So, these are the basic, this is full course content which we are going to cover inside a Java training. Okay. Now, moving to the next slide. Now, let me go through what is a Java. So basically, a Java is a powerful object-oriented language developed by a Sun Microsoft, which is basically now owned by the Oracle company. Okay. Originally, it is Java is called as a O. Okay. Now, Java is a platform independent due to the use of the JVM, that is a Java virtual machine, and it is widely used in building the enterprise scalable backend applications. Okay. So with the help of Java, you can develop a web application, build a Java backend code for web application. You can develop the game and everything. Okay. Now, what is it? Why everyone should learn Java? Basically, Java is the one of the most in-demand programming language in the job market. It forms the backbone of many enterprises and backend system. Okay. Like Java is used in the mobile applications, web applications, game applications, okay, securities, okay. Learning Java gives us a solid foundation to work with the advanced technologies like Spring Boot, microservices, and cloud, which we are basically covered under this training. And it is used by the major tech companies around the world. Basically, in all companies, you will see hundreds of the Java developer. You will find which they are working. Someone is working on the web application, someone is working on the mobile application, someone is doing the testing with the help of the Java language, and many more things. You will see. So Java is used widely in all the industries for all different types of application. But what is the need for Java and in its history? So Java basically released in 1995 with a goal of write the code once and use it any number of times. Means you develop something and use it multiple times. Okay, not creating every time a new car if you want to go somewhere. And then you want to move with the help of the car or cycle. So you will not purchase every time the car, na? Purchase one time car and move up to 10 to 4 times. Okay, in the same way, write the code once and you use it any numbers of times. So that's why the basic motto of the Java. It was designed to be simple, secure, and robust. Over the time, Java become the core language for building a scalable high performance application, especially in the finance, telecom, large scale, and enterprise ecosystem. Okay. Now, in under Java ecosystems and product, you will see there is a core Java, that is basic programming fundamental. Then advanced Java, you will see servlet, JSP, and more, which are basically used for servlet backend business logic. JSP, we will integrate the backend with the front end. Okay, then we use Spring Framework, a powerful framework for building an enterprise application, which we will cover in this training. Then Spring Boot simplifies the backend development using the pre-configured template, which this thing also we will cover. Then what is a Hibernate? Hibernate is a ORM tool for database integration, object relational mapping tool. Okay, this basically simplifies our backend integration in our application. We will also cover what is Hibernate and microservices. Microservices Java is the top choice for building a distributed system. Here in microservices, you will make a communication between two or more applications. Okay. Then about the Oracle, that is a Java parent company. So Oracle is a multinational company that acquired the Sun Microsoft. That is originally which have created the Java in 2000. So original Oracle maintained Java, continue to evolve it with the regular updates and support for the enterprise environments. Okay. Now the Java developers activities. As a Java developer, what is the activity you will perform? A Java developer act as a brain behind the backend system. Okay, write the backend logic and business rules. Okay, manage the database connection with an APIs. Means as a backend developer, you will create an API. That API will integrate with the database, take the data, and put them into the front end, which you will basically see in front of your eyes. Then, as a backend Java backend developer, you will handle the errors, security, and scalability. Whatever the errors you will find, you will handle. Then deploying of application on the cloud is basically done by a Java backend developer. So what I want to tell you is that basically this is a front end. Okay, I'm going back. This is a front end. Okay, uh, let it be open fast. Okay, okay. This is front end application. This button, find training button. These are all made by the front end. Images, all the things are basically done by the front end. If you click like cursor plus U, okay. After hitting CTRL cursor, control plus U, one page will be open here. Okay, let it be open. Okay. So this thing which you are basically seeing is the front end thing. Okay, this is the front end. Okay, these are basically front end code which are developed by the front end. Okay, so front end code you can basically see in this way of any application. You can control plus Q and you can see the front end application, but you cannot see the back end application because back end application is not such easy task. So and you can also the change the things from here. If you I want to change that is a front end thing. Okay, welcome to home of the Scrum. Okay, now I want to basically want to show you what is the front end task. Okay, click here, go to inspect. Okay, after inspect you can see this is basically a front end thing. Okay, now this the changing of color you can see here, this changing of color, this is the front end. If I do some changes here, okay, then it will automatically change there also. Okay, now what I will do, this is a welcome to home page. Okay, Now, welcome okay, here you can see this is a written welcome to home page. Okay, so if I want to change this, click here is a Anuj, enter. See, the now you can see Anuj written here. So this is the basically front end task. Okay, okay. Now after, so this is the task. You can also go in your laptop. You can do the such kind of thing. Okay. Now, what is the backend? After clicking find training, I have hit this button, then an API is basically hit. This is basically a as a URL, and we as a backend developer we call as an APIs. Okay, this API is hit. This API is created by us as a backend developer. It will go to the database, take the data, and show that data in front of you. Okay, now this all the data coming from the backend. Okay, so this all backend logic which will be developed by a Java backend developer, and you will see in this course how to do all such kind of things, front end, back end, both things we will cover. Okay, now we are here. So we have seen what are the Java developer activities. One activity I have shown you, that is a very advanced things I have shown you. Now, what is the roles and responsibility and power? Okay, as a backend developer, you will design, develop the backend architecture using a Java. Write a clear, maintainable, and testable code so that after you have write the code, the tester are able to test that code. So your code should be clear and maintainable. You will work with the Spring Boot, create an APIs, that is a REST API. You will use a database, that is SQL, MySQL, NoSQL in, that is MongoDB. Then collaborate with the front end developer and DevOps developer. If some developer have said I want to create a button, that is save button. If the user will come, he will type his all the detail. After hitting the save button, the data should be saved in database. So that backend logic will be developed by as a Java backend developer, that is you. You will build that logic. After hitting the button, the data should be saved. For there you will create an APIs and all. Okay, then you will ensure the performance and security of the backend system. Okay, also. Now, roles you can apply after completing these courses. You will work as a Java backend developer, Java full stack developer. That is a Java. We will Java plus front end. The both work you have to do. Then you can work as a API developer, microservice developer, Spring Boot developer, or software engineer as a Java. You can work. Now, career growth after doing this course means a junior Java developer, that is experience of 0 to 2 years experience. Your role will be assist in writing the backend logic, learning the framework like Spring Boot, and working under the senior developer. Where there your salary range will be 3.5 LP to 6 LP. Okay, this is the starting when you enter into a backend position in any company. Okay, you will basically work under the your senior will guide you to work on all the things. Now after that, a mid-level Java developer, 2 to 5 years experience, the role will be you will independently develop the backend module, integrating an API, optimizing the code, handle the database integration. Okay, this will be something you will start getting some more advanced things in and web applications or any types of application. There the salary range is 6 LPA to 12 LPA. And after that, you will senior Java developer. You will become senior Java developer or a tech lead, having experience of 5 to 8 years. Then your roles will be leading the backend architecture, mentoring in now you are senior. In your under there will be 2 to 3 or more than juniors will be there. You will mentor those junior and design scalable systems. Okay, take the ownership of the module. Now you will here take the ownership of whatever the task will be assigned to you. You will be responsible for completing, or if something mishappen, then you are responsible to. So your salary range is from 12 LPA to 20 LPA. After that, you will become 8 to 12 years experience. That is technical architect, a solution architect. Now here you have the knowledge of high level low level, what are the basic complexity, what are the architecture of the application, what are the technologies you will choose for your application, how we will ensure the performance, how we will scale or secure your application. So this all knowledge you will gain after such 8 to 12 year experience. There your salary range from 12 LPO to 35 LPO, and after that you will have when you are more experience, more than 12 plus year of experience, you will be working as an engineering manager or VP of engineer or CTO also, with the help of your things. There you will role will be managed the overall teams, means overseas project deliveries, set a long-term tech strategies, stakeholder communications. Okay, now here you will get the working of the all the manage the different teams working on a different projects. You can manage the overseas project. Okay, delivery, talking with the stakeholder, project and everything. Your salary range will be 30 LPA to 60 LPA. Now, market demand for a Java developer. Now let's see what are the demand in the market. Java is the one of the top five most used language globally, used by companies like Google, Amazon, Netflix, Infosys, TCS. Means in majority of companies, you will see a Java backend developer. High demand in the banking, finance, e-commerce, and government project. Java developer roles offer a attractive package and long-term career growth. Okay. Now, our offer services are in this Java training. You will get resume building and explanation. We will taught you how to create a resume. Okay, attractive review which is ATS friendly, real time scenarios and example will be provide to you. Mock interview and sample questions and answer will be provided. One-to-one personal assistance will be provided to you. Interview and job support will also be provided to you. Okay. Now we are here in all social media accounts. Please follow our page for more regular updates. And you can contact us with the email support@textbook.com or contact us in this following number. Thank you. See you in the next session.